What's up, YouTube? It's EricALionsFan. Thanks for clicking on this video, and welcome to another edition of Wednesday Night Beer Reviews. Today we're going to look at even another Michigan beer, guys. The same company from Bell's Brewery out of Comstock Park, Michigan. This one is their Oberon Wheat Ale. This beer comes in at 5.8% alcohol by volume. I don't know what the IBUs are. I actually went to the website this time to find it. Did not find the IBUs on there, which I find quite odd, to be honest. There just wasn't any IBU information on there. Beer Advocate gives us an 86. I've had this enough time. I think an 86 is a low score for what Beer Advocate gives it. I was told that the bros aren't into reviewing beers anymore. I don't know if that's true or not. A bunch of other beer tubers have told me they just don't do beer reviews anymore, give their own ratings on that site anymore, which I find a little bit sad, because you kind of want to know what their opinions are amongst other opinions across the world to kind of see if they're somewhat the same. Sometimes they are, sometimes they're not. I just kind of like to see that the difference in people that taste review beers and all that sort of stuff. So that's just my own personal opinion. It's kind of sad that they stopped doing it. Guys, I went back 1 year on YouTube to find out how this beer, how other people kind of rated this beer and what they thought of it. Ronald Terrio, you guys should know him. I'm on some of his beer chats. He's on some of mine. He will be on, at this point, it's Wednesday. I'm doing this on a Sunday, so he's been on my beer chats before. He's going to do Malt Liquor Mondays with me. By the time this gets uploaded, I'm sure you're probably going to see it. We're doing Old English 800. He should be on that one. He gave this one an A, most excellent score. Brad Allison and his wife both gave it 4 out of 5. His wife said she could have gave it a 4.75 on Untapped. I think they're both on Untapped. I don't know what they go by on there, but I'm pretty sure if you search Brad Allison on Untapped, you'll probably find him. Ozzy Brew said he gave this a thumbs up. He thought it was a solid brew. Rod J. Beer Ventures, he's another one that's on some of my live streams that I do with beer. Not so much on Malt Liquor Mondays, but I'm on his channel. Usually it's on Thursdays, I believe. Sometimes on the weekend when he does the stuff with the UK folks. He gave it a 4.5 out of 5. He's done reviewing beers now. He says he just gives his general thoughts on the beer. He's kind of gone away from rating beers. But on this one, he gave it a 4.5 out of 5, which is an A on his scale. Tyson Cox said that he had liked it. I don't know if he actually does beer reviews, but this one he had a 6-pack of Oberon. Him and I think it was his girlfriend or his wife had the beer. They both liked it. They thought this was a good summertime beer. Dean's Beer Reviews. You guys, he's another one, and I'm not usually on the UK chat, but once in a while I'll jump on there, but we kind of banter back and forth a little bit. He said that he had liked it, and Justin from Poorly Reviewed Beer said that he also liked it. So guys, that's all. I just went on the first page, filtered it by 1 year. Everyone kind of gives this one a good thumbs up. So guys, without any further ado, let's go ahead and crack this top and we'll see what we get. Like I said, I've had Oberon enough times. This one's probably going to be an A. I've had this many, many, many times before. Guys, kind of before we get to even doing that, there's a little bit of a saying on the back here. It says, an American wheat ale with a spicy hop character, mildly fruity aromas, and the color and scent of a sunny afternoon. Oberon is made with just malt, hops, Bell's signature house ale yeast, and water. The result is a medium-bodied and full-flavored, making it the perfect beer for warm weather. And they're right, guys. This is a good beer for warm weather. The shelf life is 6 months on here, 5.8% alcohol by volume, and packaged on April 13th of 2017, so just over a month old. Actually, it's just being a month old, actually. So coming up right on a month. Let's go ahead and crack this one, guys. Nice hiss. Not too bad. All right, guys, let's give it an aggressive pour like I always do in my Samuel Adams glass this time. A little bit of smoke coming out of there, not too bad. Sorry for the darkness. I gotta get my lamp back over here. I put it back in my living room. Let's see if I can get it all in here, even with that head on there. There we go. All right, guys, Bell's Oberon. The presentation, now that the head's kind of calmed down, that is a 2-finger head pour. Guys, as I bring it into the light here, it's a white foamy head, small to medium bubbles on the top, small around the sides. I am not getting any sort of medium bubbles here. It looks very nicely done. I'm getting a bunch of streaming bubbles on here. Kind of looks to the IPA category as I'm looking at it here. It's kind of a transparent color, kind of a little bit of a hop haze, but these wheat beer styles kind of tend to be that way. Guys, this is a great looking beer. Now that I pulled it out of the light, it kind of has that orange, a burnt orange color, maybe to a gold ale, maybe to an ice beer, or maybe a high gravity lager look to it. Guys, this is a great beer. Let's get a nose on it. Let's see what we got. Ooh, I'm getting that wheat beer smell. You can smell that it's malty with their signature style hops that they use, or the malts that they use. It has a little bit of a lager smell to it, although they only use, it said on here, they only use the malt, hops, yeast, and water. So I'm not surprised that it has a little bit of a lager smell. But guys, I'm getting kind of some spices from it too. Very, very slight hint of the spiciness. But they said that's coming directly from the hops. Guys, let's throw this down the gullet. Let's see what we get. Bottoms up, guys. Cheers. First taste notes, refreshing beer right off the bat. On the back end, there's a teeny tiny bit of hop presence, not bad. It's not going to be to the point where you're like, man, this is just too hoppy. It has that wheat creaminess to it, to me, on my palate. It has that kind of a creaminess to it, although these wheat beers always have that to me. It's medium bodied, going on full. I'm not getting any of the spices on it. I'm not getting any alcohol presence. I didn't get any on the nose either. It has a little bit of a bite to it that could be coming from the ale or the yeast that they use. But yeah, it kind of goes right away, and it has a little bit of a bittering lingeriness to it. Or the bitterness is lingering. Sorry about that, guys. Guys, a lot of people said this is summertime in a glass. I fully agree with that. I also like Leinenkugel's Summer Shandy. A lot of people don't like that style of beer. Or a lot of the beer tubers don't like that style of beer. I kind of like that style. I can only have maybe one or two before I'm just kind of done with it. But for what it is, it's a great, great beer, guys. Like I said, these guys are out of Comstock Park, Michigan, or Comstock, Michigan, not Comstock Park. Comstock Park is up by Grand Rapids. Comstock, Michigan is down by Kalamazoo. Tasty beer, guys. And at 5.8%, it's a little bit higher than your normal ales and lagers are, but I think it's a damn good beer by Oberon. Like I said, as I preluded it to it before, guys, this is an A- beer to me. It's in an A category. I would probably give it a 93, a high A-, approaching an A. Starting to blow my hair back, blow air at my skirt, that sort of stuff. I think it's a good beer for what it is. Is it going to win any world-class Best in Show awards? Probably not. But for what it is, it's an outstanding American-made wheat ale. That's what it is. It's a great summertime beer. I kind of figure this into the lawnmower beer class, where you can go out, mow the lawn, and if you're thirsty, come in and grab an Oberon, sit on the porch for maybe 15, 20 minutes, have a beer, go right back outside and doing what you're doing. At 5.8%, I think it's low enough to be that scale, but you kind of might want to be a little bit wary a little bit, because that kind of beer percentage area, you might start feeling it just a little bit. So just be careful if you're going to make it a lawnmower beer. But it's a great one to set by the pool, or if you're on vacation, you're in camping. This is a great beer, guys. We're going on 9 minutes now, and I'm starting to ramble here, guys. But guys, if you've had Bell's Oberon, what do you guys give it? Do you guys give it an A, B, C, D, or F? I think it's an A- beer. I give it a 93. I think it's much better than, I believe it said 86. Yes, 86 from Beer Advocate. I think it's much better than that. I think everyone on that site is kind of maybe not reviewing the beer for what it is. But I think it's an A beer, guys. Let me know what you guys think down in the comments, and also do a like, subscribe as well. And as always, if you've had too much to drink, please get a designated driver. Guys, you guys know my spiel. I feel like I have to keep repeating myself over and over and over again. Guys, if you've had too much to drink, just call a buddy, okay? Because don't be a hero and drive drunk, because you're going to be thrown in the back of a cop car, then you're going to jail, then you're going to have court fees, possible prison time, and if you hit or kill somebody, you're surely going to be in the slammer for a long time, and if you kill yourself, you're going to be 6 feet under. All right, guys? Sleep off your buzz. Go get your car in the morning. Call an Uber, a taxi, a buddy, a Lyft. Whatever you have to do to get home without driving, just do that, okay? Actually, even I've heard of people actually calling, waving the police down and actually asking them to give them a ride home because they didn't feel they didn't feel comfortable driving. And the police will do that if you ask them to, okay? At least around here they do. I'm not sure about your area, but they want to see you guys get home safe if you've been drinking, okay? Anyway, guys, hope you guys enjoyed this video, and hope to see you guys again soon. Deuces.